And now, on October 3rd, 2010, the same request holds true. Whose time is it to step up? Whose time is it to become part of Giants legend?
Sanchez throws. There's a left back. It's going to be, I believe.
We've got another packed house here at AT&T Park. Game number 162 on the schedule. And also the final game of this three-game series, Giants and Padres. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, all the Giants have had to do in this three-game series is win one game. Well, there's only one game left, and they'll have to do it today behind Jonathan Sanchez.
Well, Jonathan Sanchez historically has had great success against his Padre teams. Remember his no-hitter? It was against the Padres. Oh, yeah, he did lose a one-hitter, but we don't talk about that. The fact is he's confident against his team. His opponent today, Matt Latos, who's been the ace of this Padre staff, so it figures to be a well-pitched game. What the Giants want to see from Jonathan Sanchez, him attack the zone and be in command of his stuff early. That'll give everybody in that bench confidence, and that's what they hope to have, is confidence today.
All right. Big game. Huge. Giants and Padres will wrap up the regular season. When we come back, we will have the lineups of the very first pitch of this game right after this.
The Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open this weekend. 64 degrees here at the yard. We've got light winds at 10 miles per hour, 81% humidity, and it is cloudy. And we probably will see the sun at some point today. All right, let's take a look at the Padres lineup, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. This is their lineup against lefties: Denorfia, Eckstein, and then Tejada. Gonzalez this series 3 for 7. He also hits lefties well. Ludwig, Torrealba, followed by Hairston, Headley, and Latos.
All right, let's take a look at the Giants defense. It's brought to you by Black Diamond Brewing Company. Burrow, Torres, Guillen, that's your outfield. Uribe, Sandoval on the left side. Sanchez and Huff on the right side. Buster Posey in the squad putting down the signs. And on the bump today will be Jonathan Sanchez making his 33rd and final start of the regular season. His 99th start, his 155th career appearance. 12-9 with a 3.15 ERA. The Giants have gone 20-12 in his starting assignments. Last 6 starts, he's 3-1. However, against the Padres, they have not been able to score when he's been on the hill.
First pitch of the ball game is a strike.
And that's exactly what they want to see from Jonathan Sanchez today. Command. The Giants will try to end the torture today.
On the ground, up the middle, and Denorfia does exactly what he did yesterday on the second pitch of the game. He singles up the middle.
Let's take a look at the keys of the game for the Giants. Hey, enjoy the moment. You've worked hard to get to this point. You need to win. To win it all, enjoy this moment. And control the things that you can control. You can control one pitch. You can control one swing. Make it simple. And then games like this, the guys that employ good fundamentals, where they usually are the guys that come out on top, and those are our Toyota keys to the game.
Here's Eckstein. Eckstein hitting .269. He's got a home run. He's got 29 RBIs.
Not had great success against Sanchez, 3 for 19.
Pushes this bunt to Huff, and Huff to Sanchez, and they just got him. And we go 3-4 on the sacrifice.
It had a little personality to it, that play. Got to kind of wait, which kind of upsets your timing. A little bit of a high throw, but Sanchez manages to get the toe down the bag.
Here's Tejada. Tejada hitting .273 with 8 home runs, 32 driven in. And Tejada hammers this one foul down the left field line. Tejada 1 for 16 against Sanchez. Phillies are scoring some runs in the 8th inning off of Billy Wagner. Oh, 1 to Miguel Tejada with Adrian Gonzalez on deck. Tejada steps off, or steps out of the box. 2 for 4 yesterday for Tejada, 1 for 4 on Friday. A little pop-up out of play on a fastball that Sanchez got in on his hands. It's 0-2. This is a crowd today that is literally cheering on every pitch.
Well, we've had a couple of days of frustration. And there is some anxiety in the crowd.
And Tejada out swinging.
Good breaking ball down below the strike zone. You look for a pitcher to establish his pitches early in the ball game when there are runners in score position. Can be a bit more stressful. He finished that off nicely, put it in a great place, and gets a big strikeout.
In this spot yesterday, not exactly the same, but similar in some ways, Bruce Bochy walked Adrian Gonzalez intentionally.
He hits lefties very well. .337 with 8 home runs against left-handed pitching this year.
Line shot right at Uribe, and that'll end the inning. They're into it, folks, as we all should be.
AT&T. Find out what's possible with the nation's fastest mobile broadband network. AT&T. Rethink possible. And by Toyota. More people say yes to Toyota than any other brand in California. Learn why at your Toyota dealer today.
Padres come up empty. Giants are coming up. And we will look at their lineup, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. It'll be Andres Torres to lead it off, then Sanchez, Huff, and Posey. Batgirl in the fifth slot, then Juan Uribe. And a big home run for Uribe, a career high.
That is your outfield. Tejada, Headley on the left side of the infield. Eckstein and Gonzalez on the right side. Torrealba, he'll be in the squat today, putting down the size. And the guy on the bump will be the 6'6", 225-pound right-hander, Matt Latos.
And the first pitch to Andres Torres is a fastball for a strike.
See his record in 30 starts this year, 14-9, 2.92 ERA. The last four, however, 10.13 ERA.
Torres pulls the breaking ball foul. It's 0-2.
Against the Giants this year, 2-1. You're going to look at a guy who's got a high three-quarter, almost a straight over the top release. Very difficult to pick up his ball early. And he gets great tilt because of the high release in the 6'6" frame. They throw the 2 and 4-seam the fastball. And velocity-wise, you're looking at mid to high 90s. At times, he'll crank it way up there. Slider, curveball, and a changeup, all are good pitches, and all can strike you out.
And Torres bounces this one foul.
Latos has been one of the really great stories for the Padres this year. And he's just a baby. 22 years old.
Torres down the left field line. That's a foul ball. And Tim Flannery is about to lose his mind.
Ball hit the chalk. Mike Everett on the call, and here comes Bruce Bochy to pick up the argument.
Remember, Everett threw out Bochy yesterday.
Now let's take a look.
Right on the chalk.
Unbelievable. It just has to hit a part of it. And they're going to try and huddle up right here, and this is Tim McClellan, the plate umpire, could overrule this. He's the crew chief.
Well, it's such a huge game that this is an important call. Now, if they were to change this, Bud Black would lose his mind.
And they're not going to change it. It just has to hit a piece of the line. And it very clearly does. And it spits chalk. I mean, this is the thing you can't believe. Guys running down the line, you have to see the explosion of the chalk. A total blow-in call by Mike Everett, the third base umpire.
Perfect game. Gone. High fly ball. Right field line, but foul.
Tim Flannery sneaking down to see the angle. And this is where Flannery just goes off.
Well, I don't get how third base coach can see it, but not the umpire. On the ground and a base hit to right field.
What a great at-bat. And in a game this big, it's easy to let your emotions go when a play goes against you. And you have a double taken away from the blown call. This is the Ultra Mo look at it. It's brought to you by your Bay Area Hyundai dealers. And it clearly lets you see that ball was a fair ball. However, history. And Andres Torres puts himself on first base. Great at bat.
Here's Sanchez. Sanchez with a bunt, and he bunts it foul.
Good fundamentals. So important in every game, but in a game like this, where you have to play good baseball to win a game of this magnitude, fundamentals become paramount.
Torres with his lead. And a shot foul down the right field line. And it's 0-2.
Now, one thing that has happened, and it's what you hope has happened in a big game, is you get the crowd into it early. And even though it was a call that went against the Giants, it got this place rocking. And the perseverance of Torres to still capitalize on the at-bat, put himself on base. Big, big energy.
No. It took every ounce of strength by Bruce Bochy not to get kicked out of this game. Chopper, could be a pair. There's one, and a double play. Torres started to go and then put on the brakes.
Kind of reaching, pokes it right up the middle. Not a whole lot on it from Miguel Tejada. Room service. No doubt about this one. And his dog, the Giants, all year long. The double play ball.
Here's Aubrey Huff. Aubrey Huff, 2 for 15 lifetime against Matt Latos. 2-0.
He's up right now. That's the 158th double play that this club has hit into all year. And it is so far ahead of every other National League team. It's not even worth mentioning.
There's a base hit up the middle. Well, it really doesn't come as much of a surprise. The Giants knew that was the type of team they were going to have coming out of spring training.
Well, you just have to make up for it, rekindle the momentum. And Aubrey Huff does that with a base hit.
Last time Latos faced the Giants, Buster Posey hit a 2-run home run off of Latos in the very first inning. One ball and no strikes.
Tim McClellan's strike zone is a little bit higher than what we've seen in the last couple days. I mean, he will give the low strike and he will give a little width on both sides of the plate, but you're not going to get as quite a low a strike as you've seen in the last couple of umpires.
There's a strike.
And he is very slow to let the broadcasters know if it's a strike.
If he's slow, then I'm slow. Down the right field line, that'll be out of play. Remember, he hit it into the jury box at Petco Park.
Pitch him away, and in the one cheap spot at Petco Park, he drops in a homer.
So it's 1-2. Two balls, two strikes. Girl watching from the on-deck circle. Latos about to throw pitch number 18 in this inning. In the dirt, squirts away. Huff is off and rolling, and he's going to make it.
Good anticipation. Secondary lead, you watch the fly of the ball, and there goes Huff. Perry Alba is very quick out of the squat, and he almost air mills it into center field next time with a nice play to prevent.
extra slow move.
8-7, Braves are leading the Phillies. 3-2 to Posey. And Posey stays alive on really a nasty pitch. He spoiled it by pulling it foul.
Yeah, Lakers definitely took his legs out of the swing with good off-speed pitching.
Three and two. Hit out to right field for Ludwig. And that'll end the inning. No runs, a couple of hits, one left, no score.
Park. Giants have fan attendance numbers in, and guys, more than 3 million Giants fans came to this park over this season. On behalf of the San Francisco Giants, we want to thank every single one of you. Your appreciation, your devotion to this club is recognized and appreciated, guys.
Deep to right field, Guillen at the wall, and he makes the catch. So Ludwig flies out to deep right field.
He hit that ball well.
And we concur. Giants fans came out 3 million strong.
Well, there was a lot of magic in this ballpark this year. And the fans were as magical as the baseball that was played. So thank you.
So here's Torrealba hitting at 273. 7 home runs, 37 driven in. And he takes a pitch down low.
Split, good pitch. That's that low strike that we've been seeing called a strike here throughout the series. But McClellan, he's old school. He's got a pretty closely defined strike zone to that of the rule book. And there are many people in this game that think that McClellan is one of the top balls and strikes umpires.
They asked McClellan for an appeal, and he said no.
I think he's explained to Buster, I don't have to.
And a 4-pitch walk.
This is the 2-0 pitch that they thought there might have been a swing. And that definitely is something that was worth checking with first base umpire. But if the home plate umpire is absolutely positive that there was a no swing, he doesn't have to ask. Although it's rare they don't, especially in a game like this.
Trying to take control of the game. Which is probably pretty wise after the first inning. Here's Scott Hairston. Hairston hitting .212 with 10 home runs, 35 driven in. Like to just say a quick hello to a very good Giants fan who wishes he could be here, but he's not. His name is Herb Jackson. He was a former MVP of the Cal Bears football team in 1956. And we would definitely like to say hello to Herb from all of us here at the ballpark. And a strike. No balls and 1 strike.
Talk about the split finger fastball that has been the third pitch that has really become a good weapon for Jonathan Sanchez. And that really has been a pitch that he also gets ground balls with. It's been a good pitch when he's pitching for a double play.
Foul, nothing in 2.
Below the strike zone, that's a good pitch. I mean, early on, the first at bat you take in a big game, you know, guys are jumpy. Jeff Palmer used to say, put the pressure on the hitter. You don't need to throw a lot of corner strikes. Just keep the ball down. If you miss below the strike zone, and that was a good pitch in no 2 count.
Got him.
Nasty slider. Jonathan Sanchez has definitely brought some A game into today's game. Explosive back foot slider and a swing through see you for Hairston.
Here's Headley.
I always talk about the 9th inning being a different inning than the rest of the game because so much of the outcome is right there on the line in front of you. And playoff games are like 9 9th innings, and that's exactly what today feels like.
Headley takes low. Headley hitting .265, 11 home runs, 58 driven in. He's faced Sanchez 22 times. He's 4 for 22. 2-0. So Headley looking for something to hit here. The hitters count 2-0. And he'll take high 3-0.
Step off, regroup, get your thoughts together. See the pitch before you throw it.
Latos, the pitcher, is on deck watching this 3-1 pitch to Chase Headley. And he walked him. Well, single game tickets for possible Division Series games at AT&T Park are sold out. The only way to still guarantee a seat for all possible postseason games is to purchase a 2011 on-deck season ticket plan. Operators are standing by, so just call 415-972-2298. Latos is 6 for 52.
And one of those hits a home run, so he's the threat.
Latos takes a strike. Very high, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now, right now, he's got better command of his split and his slider than he does his fastball. This was the last out in Atlanta as the Braves finish it off behind Billy Wagner and become 8-7 winners. That is their 91st win.
One and 2 to Latos. Well, now the Atlanta Braves, what they'll do is they'll spend the rest of their day watching this game. One and 2 to Latos. Two and 2.
Well, Latos had 1 step back to the dugout.
And so did Sanchez. Sanchez had 3 or 4.
They go on the outside corner, wraparound breakable. I don't think that it was in the strike zone when it went across the plate. McClellan not biting.
And probably not digging the whole walking off the mound thing either. Got him. And that'll end the inning. Burrow will lead things off. The Phillies today. This is the playoff scenarios. The Giants win today, then the Giants would be the National League Western champions. The Braves would be the wild card. The Giants lose. The Giants play the Padres tomorrow, and then the loser of that game has to go to Atlanta to play the Braves on Tuesday. It's really a simple solution to all of this. Win today.
And if you're going to be a champion, you've got to win games like this.
Here's Burrow. Burrow pops his first pitch up, and it'll be 15 rows beyond the Giants dugout, and it's 0-1.
The only time you see him swing at a first pitch in a first at bat with nobody on is if he gets exactly the pitch and the location that he's looking for.
Yeah, there isn't any doubt he was looking belt high first pitch fastball.
Middle way.
Outside corner, 0-2. Uribe and then Guillen. Very high. 1-2. This one is popped up and playable. Eckstein should be the guy. And he hangs in there and makes the catch. Giants Baseball is brought to you by the Solar Company. Call 877-60-SOLAR or visit thesolarco.com to learn about their lease option, which expires on October 15th. Here's Uribe.
October, fear the beard. The Giants would love to see Brian Wilson in this game today.
Was the guy holding the sign was the guy that didn't have the beard, right?
Yeah, but he was thinking about growing one.
On the ground, foul.
Sandy Anthony, ball fade today. Down the third base line. Little lefty.
One and two on the 96-mile-an-hour fastball from Latos.
Latos' fastball is pretty straight, but one of the strengths that he has had this year is his command to go corner to corner with it. And the other thing he gets because of his 6'6" height and his high three-quarter, almost over top of the release, is he gets good tilt. When he has knee-high command, I mean, he's especially tough.
Foul back on that one, and Uribe jumped on it.
One reminder that Bluebird Sports, the leader in data analysis, has developed an analytical product being used by baseball clubs. There's also a product for fans. You can improve your fantasy play or track your favorite player and team. All you do is go to BluebirdSports.com for details.
2-2 pitch is lifted to left, and right there is Hairston for out number 2.
Nice at bat. Right now, there's some hang time in Latos' breaking ball. That thing hung right up there. The way that Uribe's been lately, he hadn't been missing those hanging breaking balls.
Here's Jose Guillen. Guillen has had a couple of at-bats. He's 0 for 1, but he did have a sacrifice fly off of Latos in Latos' last start against the Giants. Pops this one back and out of play. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Sandoval to follow. 2 outs. Out into Triple's alley. Hit a long way, but it'll curl out to Ludwig, and that'll do it. Top of the order coming up. It's 0-0. We eat fresh ass, Kruk and Kite. Rami from San Bruno. Who's the best team the Giants have faced this season? That's easy. Padres.
They're playing them. Padres are 7-1 here in San Francisco against the Giants.
Strike to Denorfia.
The last time a team has won 8 games against the Giants here in San Francisco was 1977. The Dodgers did it. They went 8-1 that year.
Denorfia goes around. It's 0-2. Denorfia led off the game with a base hit up the middle. Eckstein to follow, and then Tejada. A little low, 1-2.
A little low by design. That's a perfect 0-2 pitch. And his slider has been his strikeout pitch early on in this game.
So 1-2 to Denorfia. Bounces this one foul.
Oh, he held it long enough.
That was an out.
Tony Graham, our first baseball dude today, 0 for 1. Grab some pie.
You don't do the hands in the air when you kick it.
Yeah.
Tried that once, it didn't work. Denorfia down the right field line. This is a foul ball.
A little sarcasm from the fans that are yelling fair ball. Mike Everett, the third base umpire, he's going to hear an earlobe from the fans over there on the third base side. They're not happy with his call in the first inning. Denied Andres Torres a double.
One and two. Denorfia waiting on Sanchez.
Three strikeouts for the first 9 hitters for Sanchez.
Up the middle and another base hit. And here's Eckstein.
Posey wanted that pitch on the inside corner with the fastball, and it just sort of laid out there right over the middle, up. And this is the easiest area to defend. You see the target inside corner. This thing lays right out at the belt. And Denorfia in a 2-strike situation, taking some swing out, trying to go back up the middle, executes perfectly. Well, mistake the location, and it puts Sanchez in the stretch.
Eckstein in this spot in the first inning laid down a sacrifice bunt. And a strike. Eckstein faked the bunt and then looked like he was going to run up.
Well, he can do a lot of things with that bat. He's a good little back control guy. Obviously a good bunter. He showed that early on. But he can drag bunt, push bunt. He can slug bunt.
Fouls this one back, and it's 0-2.
Good little hit and run man, although it's unlikely you'll see a hit and run with a 2-strike count. But he could do a lot of things for you, and he's tough to strike out.
On the ground, Sanchez will get the out at first, and Denorfia will be at second. Tejada struck out in the first inning. And a strike with it. Gonzalez to follow. No score. Top of the third inning. On the ground, Uribe. Uribe will get the out at first. 2 outs. Denorfia to third, and here's Gonzalez.
Now Gonzalez had the great at bat in the first inning with a runner in scoring position. He hit a bullet right to Uribe on the line. And we talked about what he has done this year against lefties. Has been very impressive. Hit 337. The only left-handed hitter in the major leagues with a higher average against lefties has been Nick Markakis. He's 66 for 197. With 8 home runs. That just tells you he likes the ball middle away. There's a lot of breaking balls from the lefty. They're going to go away.
McClellan thought that pitch was high. 1 ball and no strikes.
Just at the belt. McClellan says no.
One and 0 to Adrian Gonzalez. Strike, 92-mile-an-hour fastball, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And they're trying to set up on that inside corner. That last ball cut out across the middle of the plate, but still around the knees in a 1-0 count. I think Gonzalez was sitting breaking ball there.
See his average against lefties.
.278 against righties.
Well, Denorfia's got Sanchez's attention, and that's what Denorfia wanted to do.
Well, in this situation, I think it's almost better for a lefty to go on the windup than it is to stretch.
Two balls and a strike.
And I say that because you're in a better head position. When you're in your stretch, I mean, the runner at third base is behind your back. It's hard to see him. If you're in your windup as a left-handed pitcher, all you have to do is look at him before you start your motion and then stop him. And you basically can put away any plans that he has of stealing the bag.
Three and one to Gonzalez.
Nice play by Buster Posey. Way to the left of Posey. A walk here. Well, now Bruce Bochy very much aware of the success that Gonzalez has had against lefties. It's going to say the heck with it. Let's put him on. Could not have a better day for baseball. Absolutely beautiful day here in the Bay Area. Shadows are getting dark like they do in the fall. Great time of year if you're a baseball fan.
So here's Ludwig. Ludwig hit a fly ball to deep right field. Here he pops this one out of play. And it's no balls and one strike. Denorfia with a leadoff single. He's at third. Worked his way around to third on a couple of ground balls. Gonzalez with the walk, and Ludwig waiting on Jonathan Sanchez. And now it's 0-2.
2 strikes with 2 fastballs, both on the inside corner.
play on a high fastball. Sanchez with 46 pitches. Got him. Pablo Sandoval will lead things off.
Well, when we started the 2010 season, we knew the Giants pitching was supposed to be the strength of this team. Fellas, it turns out that they have delivered. Coming into today's game, the Giants hurlers have recorded 1,313 strikeouts and surpassed the San Francisco era single season punch-out record set by last year's staff of 1,302. And quite frankly, gentlemen, they have been stellar.
Sandoval goes the other way. Hairston on the move. Hairston is going to hang on and make the catch. And what a great play by Hairston on a ball that looked like was ticketed into the alleyway.
Well, great at bat. This is what you hope to see from Sanchez or from Sandoval when he's driving the ball the other way. And Hairston going hard into the wall. Nice play. Boy, both teams have showed up today. Excellent defensive effort. Fearless. And he's built like that wall, too, so there's a body on this field made for that type of contact. Hairston's got it.
Here's Sanchez, Jonathan Sanchez. Drives it into Triple's alley. Ludwig's not going to get it! Let's watch Sanchez go! And down the stretch he comes, and that's a triple.
Well, he's got that swing. He's got the sweet spot that's down and in. It's about the size of a softball. And Matt Latos, who's got great control, just hit it. We're going to make it our Dodge Ram drive of the game. We've been swinging hard all year. And he finally runs into one and puts himself at third base with one out for the top of the lineup. And that's the happy zone.
So here's Andres Torres. Infield is in. And a strike, and it's 0-1.
Now we can say it now. He missed first.
Sure looked like he did.
We weren't going to make a mention of it in case there was somebody in the Padre clubhouse that could have relayed the message up here. And once a pitch is thrown, it's in the books.
Torres fouls it back. Latos clearly going for the strikeout. All right, here he is.
If he hits it, he scrapes it out of the inside part of the bag.
He could have kissed it, but
yeah, barely. Hey, it's a triple.
Right now, Latos going for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a good take.
Torres holds up 1-2.
That was not an easy take. That was a perfect 0-2 pitch. And the acute break, the 12-6 snap on that curveball is just so hard to make contact when he drops it down below the zone.
Got him.
Went right back to it. And he gets the strikeout that he was pitching for. And he goes right back, same pitch. We saw Torrealba top of the ground, so get that one in the dirt. So Giants still looking for a run that would allow them to say that they've scored before the Padres in this series. The first two games, they could not say that.
Here's Freddie Sanchez. And a foul at the plate. Sanchez hit into a 6-4-3 double play in the first inning. Up the middle, 1-0 Giants. And this is what this crowd has been waiting to do this whole series.
Well, the more you get into games like this where there's pressure, the more you rely on fundamentals and you make things simple. You gear your approach right back up the middle. You try and get quick. And that's exactly what Freddie Sanchez, who has been a guy in the past who's won a batting title, who's always had the ability to put the ball in play, comes up big with 2 outs.
Aubrey Huff, left center field. A long run for Denorfia. He dives, he can't get it. Here comes Sanchez. He's going to score. Huff into second with a double. Aubrey Huff is a different hitter when he goes the other way.
Totally. And he's been in the pull mode for about a month. He's got some of the best hands to go the other way. He's such a good top hand hitter. But when he goes that side of the field, he gets backspin. He gets carry. And he does so in this particular bat. High fastball, he backspins it. They played him to pull on the right side of the field. And he finds the gap in left center.
I think Huff thought Denorfia was going to catch it.
I agree. That ball kept slicing away from the Padres center fielder Denorfia. You can see in our ultra mode, not even close. And Freddie Sanchez off to the races after cracking it out with 2 outs. An easy score.
Here's Buster Posey. Buster Posey is 0 for 1. Pitch is low, 1 ball and no strike.
2 guys who've never been to a playoff game coming up big in this inning. Freddie Sanchez and Aubrey Huff.
And they're going to say Posey went around. I don't think he quite believes that.
I don't normally see a whole lot of emotion from Buster Posey in that, but you're seeing some here. Clearly not happy with the call.
Low and away, 2 balls and 1 strike. Posey lifetime 3 for 6 against Latos. And one of those 3 hits a home run. He's got good numbers with runners in scoring position. Three and 1. Posey is a .318 hitter with the runners in scoring position. Breaking ball and a beauty. It's 3 and 2. You cannot hit that. Not in that count.
Well, you're looking fastball. You're looking one side of the plate, but it's clearly 3-1. He wasn't looking for that.
And he might throw it again. He's got a base to play with. On the ground, right at the second baseman next time. Next time he'll make the play, and that will end the inning. Giants on the board twice. 4th inning coming up. 2-0 Giants.
All right, time now for our trivia question. It's brought to you by AT&T. Rethink Possible. 59 years ago today, Bobby Thompson hit the shot heard around the world. Who was the Giants' winning pitcher in 1951?
Here's Torrealba. It'll be Torrealba, Hairston, and Headley.
I was a little concerned when a guy hits a triple or a home run. When he goes back out there, maybe a little pumped up. Those are definitely adrenaline hits.
There's a strike. It's the first strike that Sanchez has thrown to Torrealba today. He walked him on 4 pitches in the second inning. On the ground sharply to Uribe, and it'll be a 6-3 putout. We'd like to wish Maria Watson a happy birthday. She watches all the Giants games on Comcast Sports Net Bay Area. The 3rd generation San Franciscan and has been a Giants fan since the Seal days. So, Marie Watson, 95 years old. Happy birthday. Actually, it's coming up, so happy upcoming birthday.
Well, we also want to say happy birthday to Bob Spalletta. Turns 50 years old, big Giants fan. So happy birthday, Meat.
Here's Scott Hairston, who struck out in the second. And strike. Sanchez gets into that first pitch strike rhythm. Then he's extremely tough. Hit out to right field. Guillen. Triples alley. 2 out. And here's Headley. Giants would like very much to get back into the dugout, carry some more of that offensive momentum.
Amen. And a shutdown inning is something that you always try and go out there and get for your offense. And to get them back in there in a quick 1-2-3 is even better.
Headley takes a fastball for a strike. Headley drew a walk in the second. Big chopper. And it was wise. Let that ball go foul.
Well, Headley runs well. They try to make a play on that, you can forget it. Shutdown innings later, the Giants lead the National League in that category with a 78.2% success ratio. And that is really a statistic that the pitching coach will be very, very proud of.
Very high, 1-2.
He blew out a shirt tail.
If you got a boiler, that's not a problem.
It's only because you can't see if the shirt tail's out.
Just outside, 2-2.
Not by much. Good pitch.
Tim McClellan's not going to check today. He's going to make all these check swings by himself.
Well, I mean,
that's fine. If that's his route today, that's okay.
He's been asked about 12 times. He's agreed to ask about 9 of those 12 times.
Out of play and a high fastball.
Good pitch, fastball outside corner at this ballpark with the way the wind is cutting across the field towards left field. If you can get a right-handed hitter hit the ball in right field, you don't have to worry about it going out of the ballpark. So when it got, bust that outside corner with your fastball, let him take his best shot at you. Wow. Again, Sanchez walks off, and McClellan's got the hands on the hips. This coach is beside himself. Now, a manager's going to react to the reaction of the pitcher and the catcher. And this is out the plate a couple, 3-4 inches, and it's a ball. But by Sanchez walking out the mound like he did, that's what the manager's going to react to. And he is definitely going to get in the ear of the plate umpire. That's why plate umpires don't like it when pitchers show that kind of body language.
Latos trying to tie this game up, fouls it off the backstop. It's important. I mean, if Headley makes it out, you got Latos leading off the next inning instead of Denorfia, who's 2 for 2. And a high strike, and it's 0-2.
Little split finger fastball that freezes Latos. And right now, you've got to pitch Latos like he hits fourth in the lineup.
Very high, 1-2.
I did not know how Buster Posey caught that thing.
He got out of that crouch pretty quick.
All right. Talk about stretching your arm out. Just a little bit high.
He caught that behind when it was behind him. Got him. And that'll end the inning. Giants are coming up.
Nine years ago today in 1951, Bobby Thompson hit the shot heard around the world. Who was the Giants' winning pitcher? Our survey said Larry Jansen. Pitched one inning in relief of Sal Magley, who went 8 strong. And Jansen came in, and he was the winning pitcher.
A lot of deep breaths today. Here's Pat Burrow. Burrow shoots one into the hole, a base hit.
And that's exactly what you hope for. You score 2, you have a shutdown inning, and then your leadoff hitter puts your opposing pitcher right back in the stretch. And Burrow does it in one swing, one pitch. Fastball challenge, finds a hole. And from Latos' perspective, you throw a first pitch fastball like that to a guy like Burrow with power, and it stays in the yard, you got to feel grateful.
Here's Uribe. The torture level is going down. So Uribe with Burrow at first base. And a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Bullpen activity now for San Diego. This is it for the Padres. With Atlanta winning today, there is no tomorrow if San Diego loses.
Ryan Webb, the big 6'6" hickleball getting up.
Uribe shoots one out to right, and Ludwig is standing right there, and he'll put it away. And here's Guillen.
Well, visit the official online shop of the Giants at sfgiants.com for the largest selection of authentic postseason caps, t-shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, and more. And be sure to get the hottest postseason looks while they're still available and show the world why you're a fan with style. This year, all you do, if you're doing holiday shopping, well, you just go to that website, sfgiants.com, with a couple of clicks. It's easy to navigate. Check it all out. It's good stuff. You get gear straight from the source, sfgiants.com/shop.
Here's Guillen. Guillen takes a first pitch fastball for a strike. He does that a lot. It's as if, all right, I feel better now. I just missed the perfect pitch to hit.
You want to go up there and you want to get a good pitch to hit. And you're not always going to get more than one. But he just didn't feel comfortable on the first pitch, I guess.
Lifted out to right field. And Ludwig will put it away. And here's Sandoval. So a couple of balls hit out to right field. Sandoval had a great at bat in the third inning, only to have Hairston make a terrific catch up against the wall. He lined one into left center field.
Well, when he gets hot, he gets streaky hot. And he has really been swinging the bat well the last week. Well, probably the Panda follower is feeling it.
Swinging, no balls in one strike.
First pitch change up.
Sandoval, last time Lato started the game here, hit one into the arcade. He hit a high fastball right around the letters, and even you could see Lato at that time was shocked that Sandoval even made contact. One and two, so they're staying away from Sandoval.
Well, the pitcher on deck, they're just putting that mitt completely off the plate. And saying, here, if you want to hit it, you're going to have to earn it, because it's going to be 6, 7, 8 inches off the plate.
And the 1-2 on the ground, and Latos throws the glove up, and that'll end the inning. Fifth inning coming up, 2-0 Giants.
Your 162nd poll question or something like that. CSNBerry.com. Log on, check it out. Who do you think should win the National League Manager of the Year? Let us know and find out the results on Giants Post-Game Live. Gentlemen.
All right, thanks, Amy. Here's Denorfia. It'll be Denorfia, Eckstein, and Tejada. Denorfia is singled twice. He has the only 2 hits off of Sanchez in this game. Both balls hit right back up the middle. And on the inside corner, that evens the count.
Nice frame job by Buster Posey. Just to snuggle that inside fastball, keep it in that strike zone. You talk about getting your elbow below your glove, and again, really the good framers, they do this. Watch the elbow below the glove, and that's framing, folks, and he's a natural at it.
Chopped to Sandoval.
It's a big out. Anytime you can turn away speed, that's a big out.
That'll get you strikes.
Absolutely. But, a lot of guys, their elbow, they'll catch that inside pitch and their elbow will swing high above their glove, and they'll take that ball right out of the strike zone, especially on right-handed sinker ballers. But Posey does not.
Here's Eckstein. Eckstein takes high. One ball and no strikes. Eckstein pops it up, and that'll be a souvenir. Eckstein, a sacrifice bunt in the first, and then he bounced out in the third. That'll be a souvenir right near the Padres bullpen.
Oh yeah, we have a winner. Tip your cap. We're getting 2 strikes on Eckstein. That's not the. I mean, that's easy. That's the easy part. The hard part is getting that third one out.
On the ground again. Origo. 2 down. And here's Tejada. Sanchez with 4 walks and 5 strikeouts. 1 walk was intentional, and that was to Gonzalez in the third. It has been pretty much a typical start for Sanchez, where the opposition will have base runners. They just won't have a lot of hits.
Now one of the hardest guys in the league to hit. The league was hitting just .205 against Jonathan Sanchez prior to this game.
Very high to Tejada, pitch number 73 from Sanchez. Sanchez knocks it down. He will recover and throw, and they got him. Sanchez will lead things off. It's 2-0 Giants. Giants with a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 5th inning. Sanchez will lead things off. It'll be Sanchez, Torres, and Sanchez. Jonathan Sanchez tripled in the 3rd inning. And he was trying to hit one in the water, and it's no balls and 1 strike. This was the triple. And where do you think he hit it?
Triples Alley, which is why they call it Triples Alley.
Lit this place up, that's for sure.
They lit this booth up.
Dear Mom, I'll be home soon. They're throwing curves.
That's the new professional baseball player's lament.
That's actually the letter the kid writes home from Double-A. Breaking ball, and Sanchez is out swinging. As Latos was saying, I've had enough of that.
Strikeout number 2 for Matt Latos.
Well, single game tickets for possible division series games, they're all sold out. The only way to still guarantee a seat for all possible postseason games is to purchase a 2011 on-deck season ticket plan. Troop sales reps are at the ballpark, so they're standing by. 415-972-2298. Here's Torres. Torres in this game, now see if you can figure this out. He's only been up twice, but he's doubled, singled, and he struck out.
That's true. Well, he got 2 hits and 1 at bat.
If you just joined us, he hit a ball down the left field line that hit the line. And Mike Everett, the third base umpire, called it foul. He eventually singled in the at-bat. 1 and 2. And since that single, he has not seen a fastball since. He struck out in the 3rd inning on breaking balls.
Well, here was that 1st inning. This is a 2-strike at bat. He slices it down the left field line. The ball hits the chalk line and spits up chalk. And the Giants did not get the double call from Mike Everett, the third base umpire. Bruce Bochy went out to argue, but you know he had to kind of bite his tongue a bit because it was Everett that tossed him out of the game yesterday.
So it's 3-2. See if Torres gets a fastball here. He does not, and he's out swinging. I think we kind of knew what was coming, and here's Sanchez. Giants' first run came on this.
Eddie Sanchez going right back up the middle. A 2-out knock that scored Jonathan Sanchez. He would later come around and score himself on a double from Aubrey Hupp, but that single by Sanchez, that's our forward right choice.
So Freddie Sanchez stands in, and he looks at a strike at the knees. Shoots this one foul, and it's 0-2. 68 pitches for Matt Latos. Gonzalez, Ludwig, and Torrealba will be the 3 hitters that Sanchez will face. Line to right, but Ludwig is there, and that'll end the inning. 6th inning coming up. It's 2-0 Giants.
Back to the third inning, and Aubrey Huff hits a slice and fly ball, and D'Onofrio, the center fielder, cannot come up. He dives, he misses it by about a yard. That's our Coors Light Freeze Can, brought to you by Frost Brew Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Here's Adrian Gonzalez. He will bat first, followed by Ludwig and then Torrealba. Gonzalez lined out in the first. He was walked intentionally in the third. Fouls it back. Ludwig to follow. And the 1-1 to Gonzalez. Gonzalez shoots it into left field, and that'll be a base hit. That's what he does.
Now that's why you want to pitch to him with nobody on the bases. When he gets hot, he is scary.
Ludwig hit a fly ball to right field in the second. He struck out in the third.
You can see you're going to head down to the Giants bullpen and start getting heated up.
Three hits for the Padres, 6 hits for the Giants.
And because of the power that Ludwig has, this becomes a big pitch.
Yes, it does.
Because he's got count leverage. And count leverage to a guy with pop means he could get after one.
Sanchez's success against Ludwig has been those pitches inside on the inner half of the plate. 3-0. And here comes Dave Rigetti.
Well, one of the things he's going to talk to him about is this 3-0 pitch has got to be a good pitch, because Ludwig, again, he's got good power. He's already homered in this series, and he will be looking for something to hit 3-0. It's amazing how when you, as a pitching coach, come out into these scenarios, you just go back in and you start talking about basic fundamentals, things you talked about all year long. In a small way, it's kind of soothing to hear. If you're a pitcher and a pitching coach comes out and says to you, pick your target up, keep your eyes on your target, throw through your target. Just simple reminders of simple skills.
And the walk. Here's Torrealba.
And that's it.
So a single and a walk, and Sanchez is going to depart. When it's time for a change, think Speedy. Oil change and tune-up for your oil change, tune-up, and small experts. To see it coming in, we'll be back.
5 walks was the determining factor for Bruce Bochy. So he gives the ball to Santiago Casilla, who's come into 52 games now. 7-2 on the year, 2.01 ERA. 54 strikeouts at 53 2/3.
And the first hitter that he'll face will be Victor Alba.
Maybe a situation where the Padres bunt.
Down the right field line, this will be foul.
And then again, maybe they won't. But the Giants have to respect it. They had Pablo Sandoval in on the grass at third base in anticipation of a possible bunt. And they're going to leave Sandoval there. You can see the short side on the left side. Sanchez day over. It's definitely done what the Giants wanted him to do, give them some early zeros. He has accomplished that mission.
On the ground, Sandoval steps on third. There's one. That's it. Double play. Little risky by Sandoval, but he pulled it off.
He had a much easier option at first base, but his instincts were the triple play, and they just do get Ludwig at second. The touch, and he never looked anywhere else. Two big outs on one big pitch.
I don't know, Mike. That was risky.
It was.
I'm not sure the risk reward in that one is where he'd want it to be, but he does pull it off. Hairston now at the plate with Torrealba at first.
Look out. Holy smokes.
Went right down the tunnel. I don't think I've ever actually seen a bat literally leave the stadium. And that one left the stadium. Swallowed up.
I've never seen one thrown that far up in the stands. Wow. I mean, that is worthy of an Olympic medal right there. And we're just assuming that everybody's okay. I think they are.
You're a little rough if you're walking up with some popcorn.
That would have been my time to go get beer. I just know it.
1-1 to Hairston. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two nothing Giants. We're in the 6th inning. Sanchez has departed. Sandoval has just turned a huge double play. On the ground, foul. Two and 2 to Hairston. They are packing him in.
Now those are the seats that, well, they're not seats. You can come to the ballpark for free and stand there by the fence, and it is standing room only today.
2 and 2 to Hairston. On the ground towards the hole. Uribe, can he make the play? He does. Giants are coming up.
That was huge.
Find your local Farmers agent. Call 800-FARMERS today. And by Xfinity. TV, phone, and internet. Reinvented.
All right, here's our McDonald's game summary. Giants with a 2-0 lead. The Padres are 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Latos, 5 innings, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Sanchez and Huff, 2 out base hits. And Jonathan Sanchez pitched well. And that's our McDonald's game summary. And Aubrey Huff is going to lead things off here in the 6th inning. It'll be Huff, Posey, and Burrell, and Huff is 2 for 2. And he'll look at a first pitch strike.
First pitch changeup from Latos, who's thrown a lot of those the last couple innings. It's become a good pitch for him. Big inning for the Giants here with the heart of the order coming up.
Bang, bang, 0-2.
It's that 12-6 breaker ball that he's used so well in that inside corner to left-handers. He's got Torres twice with it. That's a good strikeout pitch.
And Huff swings, it's bounced, but Torrealba throws him out. This is the play that ended the 5th inning, or the 6th inning.
Well, Uribe with a very strong arm, realizing the only chance he was going to have to get it out was going to have to be at second base. It didn't have great speed at first base with Torrealba, but it had to be a perfect play, and there's the reaction of the Giants bench.
Here's Buster Posey. There's a double play turned by
Sandoval and
by Uribe. Here's the reaction. Pitch is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. High fly ball, center field. Denorfia is tracking this one, and Denorfia makes the catch.
Well, breaking ball, he got up, and Posey put a pretty good ride on it.
A lot of places that's a big play, not here.
You can see the location mistake. Latos put his head down, thought, uh-oh. But in this ballpark, I mean, you've got to really, really square it up. Denorfia going back. Put it right in the sweet spot of his glove. Nice play.
Here's Burrell. Burrell takes high, strike, and it's 0-1.
He's had a couple taken away this series. Balls hit the opposite side of the field. That would have been home runs in other ballparks.
Burrell a quick 0-2 on that breaking ball. On the ground, and another hit for Burrell, and this one comes on an 0-2 pitch.
Well, not a good location from Latos, who's really been throwing darts. And I think it's significant that they're going to get him back in the windup, or in the stretch rather. He's been in the windup for 8 consecutive outs. And now they put him back in the stretch. And we haven't seen many 0-2 mistakes from Latos here the last several innings. That certainly was one.
Cody Ross comes in to pinch run. Foul. They've got Torrealba, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
Ryan Webb gets back up for a second time, his second hump of the day.
Uribe is lined out and he's flied out. Ross had 9 steals with the Marlins. With the Giants, he has been thrown out, and he does not have a steal. On the ground, Tejada can't get it. It is into left field, and Ross moves down to second. The pitching coach is coming out.
Well, Darren Balls is going to go out there and talk to Legos. He's going to tell them that Shark Hockey is going to return. That's right. Sharks are taking on the Blue Jackets live from Sweden. Saturday, October 9th will be at noon, pregame live 11:30, and you'll be able to see it at Comcast Sportsnet in California.
That's right. These Padres big Sharks fans.
As well they should be.
Here's Ian, who's flied out twice to right field. Giants looking to add.
Lakers is not the same pitcher out of the stretch.
On the ground to short. Tejada. And that'll end the inning. No runs, a couple of hits, 2 left. 7th inning coming up.
Welcome back to AT&T Park. I have some final regular season interviews for fans to check out at csnbayarea.com. Your very last regular season edition with DeRosa and your last regular season AVG's Giant exclusive. It's a fun one with Javier Lopez. Check it out, csnbayarea.com. Dwayne?
All right, we'll do all those things, Amy, and we'll do it just for you. Casilla back out to pitch the 7th inning, and it'll be Chase Headley that he will face first. Headley, William Venable is on deck. Cody Ross is in left field. Nate Scherholtz is in right field. Out of play, and it's 1-1 strike. Everybody else the same. Sandoval, Uribe, Sanchez, Huff, third to first. Posey behind the dish. Headley has walked twice. wide to make it 2-1.
You can see the movement of that 97-mile-an-hour fastball from Casilla just exploding away from Chase Headley. All right, you've got to get that type of movement in the strike zone in the 1-1 count.
Out of play, 2-2. Headley has faced Casilla twice, and he's 0 for 2.
Good 2-1. Came right back with 97. Nailed it. Outside corner at the knees. Jeremy Affeldt getting greased up. And they have a left-handed hitter, Venable, on deck.
Got him.
That was nasty.
And I think Headley got a piece of it, and Posey, he does it so well, he hangs on.
Now this curveball is a pitch he didn't really have early in the year. They encouraged him to bring this out. I think you're right. He just caught a piece of it. And Buster Posey put the snag on. Strike 3 and a big out. So with the leadoff hitter out, now they're going to allow Casilla a chance to pitch to the left-handed hitter, Venable.
Foul back. Good swing by Venable, and it's 0-1. Venable started in center field on Friday night and went 0 for 4. He was one of the few hot hitters coming into this series for the Padres. But the Padres got 11 hits on Friday and 9 hits yesterday. The 1-1 to Venable. 1-2.
Well, he worked the count into a 2-2 situation with Headley before he finally threw his first breaking ball. He's done the same thing here with Venable.
Line drive foul. And the bullpen catcher down there to be protected by someone, and he wasn't. Are you kidding me?
Well, got to make a play, don't you?
Why would I trust that guy after that?
I mean, this is an absolute bullet that he hits off his glove, and he carries right into the catcher. Jeez, that's a fine.
In the dirt, blocked by Buster Posey. 2 down. And here's Denarfia. Denarfia is 2 for 3. That's right. The Braves beat the Phillies 8-7. Likely many, if not all, of the Atlanta Braves watching this game. Here's Denarfia. And a base hit to right field. So Denarfia is 3 for 4 this afternoon. And the hitter will be Eckstein. Eckstein is 0 for 2.
Explosive movement there on the outside corner. Posey set up outside. That thing came all the way across the plate. Looked like a 97-mile-an-hour left-handed slider. You throw something by David Eckstein on the inside corner, he made a great pitch.
97 away to Eckstein. Denorfia at first with 2 outs. One and two.
Good, hard breaking ball. Perfect location. That'll get everybody up on their feet.
Out of play.
Nice location, nice pitch, 96, outside corner to knees. Nice fight off by Eckstein. He will make you work.
Seventh inning, 2 outs.
And one thing you don't want to do is try and throw one by him high, because that's the quickest route to the ball for him, the easiest part to defend. Anything that goes around the belt to the letters for Eckstein is so good at just playing pepper with you.
Eckstein took all of his strength to hold up, but he did, and it's 2 and 2.
Adrian Gonzalez would love to hit missing.
Halfeld, Ramirez in the Giants bullpen. Really pitch number 25 for Casilla. Out of play.
Good pitch. And again, Eckstein doing what he does. Just fighting to stay alive. Fouls it off.
Beg your pardon, it's not Afeld, it's Lopez and Ramirez. Afeld was originally up, but they set him down in favor of Lopez. Posey and Uribe in conversations with Casilla. Maybe give him a little bit of a breather.
That's exactly what it was.
Eckstein will wear you out.
Santiago Casilla having a word with himself.
Two and two.
He's making good pitches. I mean, he's making Eckstein work as well. He's not throwing any ducks up there. They've all been good corner pitches.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Right back to Casilla, under his glove. Uribe charges and no throw. And Casilla really thought that ball was hit harder than it really was. And that's going to cost Casilla because he's coming out of the game. And it'll be Ramon Ramirez coming in. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. We'll be back.
expected a little more ground ball than what you got. He hit a changeup. You know, you're expecting rockets when they're hit back at you. When they're not hit sharply, you can go down early and then come up a little quick, which is what he did. So it's a break for the Padres, and now they get some thumpers up there. Start with Miguel Tejada, but let's first look at Ramon Ramirez's numbers. With Boston, a 4.46 ERA. With the Giants, he has been fantastic, 0.68. Ramirez will give you a fastball that'll go low to mid-90s, a slider and a changeup.
Fastball is up. 1 ball and no strikes. You see a charge with an error on the play. And Gonzalez waiting in the wings. 1-0 to Miguel Tejada, who has faced Ramirez 3 times. Lifetime, he's 0 for 3. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah. Tejada ahead in the count 1-0, diving after a slider down below the zone, and I'm sure Ramirez will remember that.
On the ground foul, 1-2.
And here's your chance to go right back down the bit with that slider. I hope he chases a second time.
One ball and 2 strikes to Tejada. In the dirt. Nice play, Buster Posey. If that ball squirts away, you get the tying run at second base.
Great play. And you really know what that ball is going to do. It's a fastball he went down below with. It's way out in front of home plate. And Buster Posey coming up with a hop and manages to keep it out in front.
He'll take the 2-2. Canoia at second, Eckstein at first. And the 2-2. He fouls it off with Posey and will reset and do it again.
You go with the pitch that you want to throw in your mind. You see it, you make it. Now you're ready.
Ramirez steps on. Two pitch. And a full count.
Wow, that was close. Set up outside. And the ball tries to wrap itself around the plate. And McCann says, a little outside. And I mean a little outside.
3-2 now. Eckstein will be on the move. Back to Tejada. Almost looked like he had an idea that was coming. And it was that slider that Tejada swung in and missed earlier in the count. Three and 2.
talk about it. But I like this. Step out, make sure you're 100% sure. Hear what the guy's feelings are about a pitch, but make sure when you go back to home plate as a catcher that you know that pitcher is committed to whatever he's going to throw.
Three and two to Miguel Tejada. Runners go. And that pop-up is foul straight back.
And so the drama continues, and it builds.
Well, started out with Headley and Venable striking out. A single, an error, and a 3-2 pitch coming up to Miguel Tejada. Got him. Pitch number 9 in the at-bat, and Ramirez strikes him out with a slider. Better yet, Gonzalez still in the on-deck circle. 2-0 Giants. The bottom of the 7th inning. Bud Black has got a new pitcher.
Well, here's the payoff pitch that ended it. An absolute dart slider that nailed down the 3-2 location and gets a swing through strike 3. And the reaction from the Giants in the dugout, as you can imagine, intense. And the crowd, how they like it. It's as if they're sitting in the dugout. And that's been the feeling of this whole series.
It was a 9-pitch at bat. And the biggest part of it is Gonzalez doesn't get to hit. So it's 2-0. Sandoval will hit. It's Ryan Webb who's on the mound. Denorfia goes to left field. Venable stays in the game, and he's in center.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Ryan Webb, the big center baller. He has been in 54 games now. 44 strikeouts and 58 2/3, which is a lot for a guy who can get you a ground ball as well. He throws mid-90 sink, hard slider, and occasional changeup.
Sandoval up the middle. Tejada dives. It kicks off his glove. And Sandoval's aboard. And the hitter will be Gino Velez. So Velez will be the hitter. It's a tough time for a manager. You pinch run Sandoval, you start to move your defense around. If you do that, I'm glad I'm where I'm at. Velez, a switch hitter, and he bunts it, and it's a good bunt, and Gonzalez is going to go to second, and they got him at second. Gonzalez did that from his knees.
Now, too much mustard on the ball. Immediately, Gonzalez, who's an excellent fielder, a Gold Glover. The question is whether or not Tejada had made contact with the bag. But a non-productive out.
You try to deaden it a little bit. Bud Black now is coming out.
Such a buzzkill when you can't get a bunt down correctly in a big game like this.
So it's going to be the left-hander, Thatcher.
But as Thatcher heads into the middle of the diamond, I want to remind you that you can check out Sportsnet Central tonight. It'll be on at 6 p.m. then later on at 10 p.m. Hosted by Dave Benz and Matt Morrison. See right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. They'll talk about this one. They'll talk about the Major League Baseball playoff picture, which will finally be cleared up, we think, today. And then they'll also talk about the Niners and the Raiders. You'll see it all on Sportsnet Central tonight, 6 o'clock and again at 10.
Well, we're going to show you the scenario again. If the Giants win, they will clinch the West. The Braves will be the wild card. If the Giants do not hold on in this one, they will play the Padres tomorrow, and then the loser will head to Atlanta for a one-game playoff on Tuesday.
Joe Thatcher, really the dominant lefty out of that bullpen for the Padres, and here's what he's done this year. 65 times he's come into a game down. 1.29 ERA, and look at the strikeouts to walks. 45-6, just 29 base runners in 35 innings. He's been fantastic. And with Thatcher, you're going to look at a high sidearm delivery with Sink. He's got a real good slider. That's a strikeout slider to change it. And his velocity will be high 80s more often than not. Bud Black wanted to flip Andres Torres around from the right side.
Torres is 0 for 2 lifetime against Thatcher, who's got a pretty good move, and Velez slides back in. 1 for 3. That's the afternoon for Andres Torres. Thatcher trying to keep Torres close.
Well, when you don't get a productive out, you basically replace the guy at first base with more speed. I think it's So to begin with, it is a steal situation here for Velez. Thatcher came set very quickly. He almost slid into a block. Kind of quick pitch to Andres Torres.
Velez with the lead. And a strike. One ball and a strike. And wrap that one around.
The quick pitch is probably Thatcher's best defense. He's not quick to the plate. His first quick pitch was 1.3. That last delivery out of the stretch 1.55. Again, we say normal is 1.25. So you see it is an opportunity for a base stealer to steal.
Well, it's going to be up to Velez to have an idea what Thatcher's move looks like. Otherwise, he's going to be thrown out. That was a quick pitch right there, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike.
And it's 1.3 on the quick pitch, but that is his best defense at trying to hold a runner on. If he comes full set, it's going to go up around 1.5 and above.
Foul back. It's 2-2. The splits for Andres Torres. Torres hitting right-handed, 224 compared to 284 left-handed. As Mike mentioned, that's precisely why Bud Black brought in the lefty. I hated that as a hitter.
How about as a runner?
Hated it. Well, a runner, I mean, you're on your toes. But as a hitter, it used to drive me nuts. Torres bounces it foul. And, I mean, you can control it by asking for time. But it's not going to stop the guy from doing it. Two and two. Velez goes. Swinging a drive down the right field line. Hit very well, and it's foul. Well, we had a couple of base runners running at each other. Velez was hustling back to first base, and Torres was rounding the bag at first. And at some point, they were going to meet.
He doesn't know where the ball is. Remember, he's on a straight steal. He didn't take a look in.
Well, good at Andres Torres. He's got it to 3-2.
And now you expect Eugenio Velez at first base to be going on the 3-2 1 out, but you've got to make sure that that pitcher goes home before you make your break. You're not going to get a great jump here. You cannot get picked off.
That time Velez froze just a little bit before he decided to go back into first.
Saw the right-hander Luke Gregerson from the Padres bullpen. Up, ready.
So it's 3-2 to Andres Torres. Torres goes. He walked him.
Nice at bat. Nice at bat. A lot of distraction in that bat.
Well, may have distracted Thatcher as well as everybody else. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and small experts. Add on here in the 7th inning. Webb started. Thatcher came in, faced one hitter, and now it's Gregerson.
Now the 80th time he's come in this year in the 5th day in a row. And Gregerson, a sinker slider guy with a good changeup. This is what he's done this week. 11 on Wednesday, 14 on Thursday, 11 on Friday, 4 yesterday. But it's getting up and getting ready that adds to it. He has been a force against the Giants this year. They've not been able to figure him out. A good hard sinker that goes low 90s with a no-dot slider. Break a ball you don't. There's the home baby. We've been looking for the home baby. Finally found him.
Well, here's Sanchez. 1 for 3. And the first pitch slider. Oh, no.
Well, that's his bread and butter. And as I said, no-dot slider, you just don't see the normal spin on his breaking ball that you do in a slider. Normal slider, you've got a little eye because of the rotation of the ball. There's a little eye in the seam that gives you a little dot, a red dot. And with his breaking ball, it doesn't have it. Hence the no-dot slider.
And that was a hanger, and it's 0-2.
Let's come right at it with 2 sliders.
Sanchez didn't think so. He said something flowing.
Well, they thought it was up, but in defense of McClellan, he's called pitches like that today. Right at the belt.
Popped up. This could be playable for Gonzalez. And Gonzalez can't quite reach in.
Not today. Giants with good speed on the base pass. You see Huff on deck.
Velez and Torres. With Sanchez in a battle with Gregerson. And Gregerson will spin around.
Gregerson really hadn't paid that much attention to Velez, and his unload times have been way high, 1.67, 1.7 seconds. So clearly his concentration is to one guy, and it's Sanchez in the batter's box.
Popped him up. Venable in. And he puts it away. 2 outs. And here's Aubrey Huff. Now, see if Bud Black will have Huff face Gregerson or somebody else. Huff has got an RBI double in this game.
Third inning, his double was a high mistake from Matt Matos, and he took the opposite gap for slice that got away from Denorfia. It scored Sanchez from first base. Extended the Giants' lead to 2-0, and we are still on that number. But he's got a chance here to really put some distance between the Giants and the Padres.
Huff is 1 for 3. Lifetime against Gregerson. Check that 1 for 4. The one hit was a double. Just outside. 1 ball and no strikes.
Torres has an open base and a right-handed hitter, Posey, on deck. They know that Huff's had good at-bats today. They're just laying that target way off the plate away. They'd be surprised to see if Gregerson used that base. Capital would just give into him on a challenge here. Target's way outside.
On the ground, but it's right at Eckstein. And that will end the inning. Giants strand a pair. 8th inning coming up.
Any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LP.
Fear the beard as Javier Lopez comes in. Lopez is in to face Adrian Gonzalez. 2-0 Giants.
Well, Javier Lopez with the Giants this year. They're really with everybody this year. He's had a solid season, but with the Giants, he's just been stellar. 16 strikeouts, 2 walks.
This good strike to Gonzalez, 2 for 5. That's what Gonzalez is against Lopez in his career. Fontenot is now at second base. High and foul down the left field line. That'll be out of play, and it's 0-2. Sandoval shading his eyes. Tough play. Got it. And he juggled it. But he hangs on. You're battling a number of things. Just a couple of minor things like wind and sun.
Yeah, minor things. And sun becomes an issue here later in the game. Looking back into it and manages to wrestle it down. And that's a big out.
Lopez's job was to get Gonzalez, and now Romo comes in.
That's a big out, folks. He just turned back the hottest guy in the Padres, and he did it in a leadoff scenario. Strikeouts against 14 walks and 61 in the third. Say he's basically a two-pitch guy, a fastball and a curveball, but that doesn't really sum him up because of how he can lower his arm angles and be creative with touch. He's just got great touch. Can mix speeds, subtract and add both pitches. Fastball going anywhere from 88 to 92 depending on the grip.
He pitched an inning yesterday, allowed a hit, no runs, and he had a strikeout. So here he'll face Ludwig. Ludwig 0 for 2 with a walk. With 0 for 3 against Romo lifetime. That's coming into this series. And the strike. Steals that strike mostly with that breaking ball.
Well, that'll calm a relief pitcher down. I always talk about the importance of getting that first strike in the zone and doing it early. It really, really will relax a guy. Got a sinker inside. That's what he does so well. He'll corner pitch that sinker inside to a righty and start it off in the corner. Just let the natural movement just sort of fall out of the plate, off the plate into a righty.
Skies this one out into center field. Torres says, I'm all over this one. 2 outs. And here's Torrealba. Torrealba is 0 for 2 with a walk. And a strike. Torrealba 1 for 2 lifetime with a walk against Sergio Romo. Off the plate to even the count. Matt Stairs is on deck. One and two.
He sort of frisbees that little breaking ball in there. And it will freeze, guys. And now again, with 2 strikes and 2 outs, everybody is on their feet. Nice teaser on a 1-2 count. That's how you use that count leverage as a pitcher. Just start out low and let the movement fall away and hope he chases. Good take there by Torrealba.
Foul at the plate. Not for Torrealba's foot.
Just took a little off that breaking ball.
Got him. Fans have enjoyed this one. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's 2-0 Giants. It's been that way since the 3rd inning. Buster Posey will face Luke Gregerson. Here in the 8th, it'll be Posey, then Ross, then Uribe. And a first pitch strike, and it's 0-1. High drive, left field, it is out of here!
hitters come up big in big games.
Here's Cody Ross. Ross takes a pitch inside.
That was loud.
18th for Buster Posey. And a quick strike to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground, diving and getting past Headley. Ross with a base hit. This was the home run by Buster Posey.
Buster Posey measures one out. They set him in the outside corner. It comes right back into his wheelhouse. And this was the igniter that set 44,000 people into a frenzy.
Here's Uribe with Nate Sherholtz on deck. Check out the crowd behind Posey. And his reward?
He gets to strap on the gear.
Put the gear on, kid. And here comes Bud Black. So a home run and a single. And Bud Black is going to take the ball from Gregerson after he gives him a nice little talking to. You're right. How many days in a row for him?
He'd run out there 5 days in a row. And Mike Adams, another guy who's run 5 days in a row. Bullpen has been worked to death. And Bud Black, the next pitcher, realizes the effort that these kids have given him. And I guess what he told them.
Posey's been hitting the ball well the entire series. Doesn't have much to show for it, but this will make up for it in his eyes.
Just a classic swing. And in a situation where the Giants were looking to add on to a 2-0 lead that has been starting to get a little stale, and this one made everybody feel a whole lot better. Watch the knob come through. And when you hit a home run that means that much, you look back at the Giants bench, and here's their reaction. And they're starting to sniff the ball.
Right now, however, Posey thinking about the 3 hitters that are coming up for San Diego in the ninth. So here's the pitcher.
Here's the ball to Fieri, and look at the strikeouts in 30 2/3, 41 punch-outs against his 17 walks. Another good arm coming out of that Padre bullpen. They got nothing but quality arm. This guy goes low 90s to mid 90s with St. Hard slider, which is a strikeout pitch, a changeup.
Nobody out. Ross at first. Uribe is at the plate. Swing. No balls and 1 strike. I mean, I watch him swing and my back hurts.
I watch an old man swing a golf club and my back hurts. But he's not afraid to let it go. And the thing about Uribe is, there's not a whole lot of 2-strike adjustment.
No.
He's on a search and destroy mission in every at bat.
high pop-up, shallow right field. Ludwig is going to get underneath this one for out number 1. And here's Sherholtz. Sherholtz batting for the first time.
Guys are playing deep. They're playing doubles defense. You got good speed with Cody Ross at first base. But to get it through the Padres right now in a gap, you're going to have to really scorch one. As deep as they're playing. Now you see doubles defense employed. They give the line to take away the gap in right center.
Faces a high fastball, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
You saw the numbers for Freire, and they were all good. If there's a weakness that he has, it's holding runners on. He doesn't have a real quick delivery out of the stretch. For a base stealer, there is opportunity there. As you mentioned, he is a sinker baller. I would expect at some point in time in this at-bat that Bruce Bochy would send Ross.
Blown away to Sherholtz. And Sherholtz a 243 average. So a lot of playing time early. About halfway through the season. Mostly coming off the bench. Playing defense late. And a pinch hitter. Right now it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Pablo Sandoval is on deck. Schultz has got a shot. There's that hole between Gonzalez and Eckstein, with Gonzalez holding on Ross. Buster Posey led off the inning with a home run, his 18th of the year. Sherholtz skies it into left center field. Hit pretty well, but in the park. And it's going to be Denorfia who puts it away. 2 outs. And here's Sandoval. Sandoval's looked good at the plate today. He's 1 for 3. He's actually looked much better at the plate over the last week. This homestand has been good for him.
Simple, go Giants. He loves his panda.
Ross followed the home run by Posey with a base hit to left field, so he's at first with 2 outs. He's not shown at any time since he's been on first that he's going to take off. Foul back. And in a lot of ways, with a guy like Sandoval, you're hoping he can get one in the gap. And Ross can score from first.
Oh, he had a good swing in that one. That was not a hanger from Freire. That was a good pitch. And he was on it.
Close. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Will Venable very deep in center field. Ludwig, like most right fielders here in this ballpark, protecting Triple's alley. Not the pitch he wanted, and fouls it off the pipe behind home plate. It's 1-2.
He's going to step out and take a little walk on that one.
Sandoval fouls it back. Yet another good swing.
Well, Toriyama's going to come and talk about this one. They had him in the count 1-2, and they wanted to throw an elevated fastball up and away. He signaled for it. And Ferry brought that thing right back down the wheelhouse of Sandoval. He got away with one there. And the veteran catcher's going to come on and talk to his young right-hander and say, hey, can't do that. Watch the high target. This thing comes right back out over the middle. And Sandoval missed a chance.
One and 2. Ross back. One-two pitch. Sandoval takes high. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Ross does not go, and Sandoval pops it back and out of play. Wilson watching. Right now, a spectator down the left field line. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sandoval. Fouls it back.
That kind of piece of Toriyama. So they finally give Sandoval a different look away from the fastball. They drop a little slider down there. He's not forward. Sandoval, a good natural low ball hitter for both sides.
2-2.
They check the runner. Sign called over from the Padres bench to throw to first.
Another 2-2 pitch. Sandoval hammers it to right, and it's going to be a sliding catch by Ludwig, and that will end the inning. So Ludwig with a terrific play on a ball that was smoked by Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, an absolute bullet, and it was right in the sweet pocket of Ludwig. No doubt about it that he caught the ball. Really good at bat from Sandoval, but right now it's Brian Wilson time.
So Wilson is coming in. It's 3-0 Giants. This will definitely be a spirited top of the 9th inning, I can assure you of that. Spirited from every standpoint, from the Giants, from the Padres, and certainly spirited from this crowd of over 42,000.
Fear the beard. How good has he been this year? Well, he's been fantastic. He's one save away from tying the single season save record set by Rod Beck. 47 out of 52 times he has come in, he has nailed it down.
And Luis Durango will be the pinch hitter. So Durango is going to hit. He's a young player blessed with a ton of speed. He will try to slap the ball on the ground and then run. First pitch strike, and it's 0-1.
Oh, Wilson anticipated a possible bunt, making the pitch, and then crash it down off the mound.
And at third is Sandoval. 0-2. That last pitch at 96. Headley on deck. And an overthrow by Wilson. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Half expected that overthrow on the very first pitch of this at bat. Two and two. And Durango had no idea that those first 2 pitches were called strikes.
He thought it was ball 4. Now, I've never seen that.
I mean, I've seen it on other occasions, but never when you thought 2 pitches weren't strikes. 3-2. So Wilson goes 0-2 to 3-2. Out of play. So Wilson attacks the strike zone. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It's been all fastballs, all 6 pitches.
Fouled down the third baseline. Cody Ross playing very close to the line and left.
And they know Durango's slappy. And they're really jamming the outfield in left and center.
Out of play.
And there's the first cutter that Wilson has thrown here in this at bat.
First time that Durango has ever faced Brian Wilson. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Back a late swing by Durango, but he will get to see another pitch. This is the 10th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to Uribe. 1 down in the 9th.
Persistence. From an 0-2 to a 3-2 to a 10-pitch war, and they get the big first out, and all the speed is sent back into the Padres dugout.
Here's Headley. Headley's walked twice, and he's struck out. A bit high. 1 ball and no strikes. Headley taking all the way, and he takes a strike. Venable on deck. Just outside, 2 balls and a strike.
He's making Wilson earn it. There have been no corner gifts in this inning. What has been called a strike, he has had to get into that strike zone to get.
Fontenot on the backhand. 2 down in the 9th. And here's Will Venable. Foul back, nothing in 2. And now you'll hear it. 42,822. The Giants are champions in the National League West, and let the party begin. Celebration in the middle of the diamond. Padres watched for a little while, and now most have departed their dugout. What a great season for them. It took the final game of this 3-game series, and it again came down to great pitching. Jonathan Sanchez will be the winner. This is the strikeout to William Venable. Bruce Bochy and his coaching staff taking nothing for granted. Well, if you think it's been torture for the fans, what a relief for those guys. A long wait for Aubrey Huff. He now goes to the playoffs. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
Fellas, I'm with one of the heroes of the 2010 season, Andres Torres. How comfortable are you right now?
Wow, it's
to say you're the NL West champs?
Yeah, it's a blast. It's been a blast. We've been on a mission. Like I said, we've been battled. Thanks God for this is amazing. Thanks to fan, everybody. It's just so fun. It's amazing. Yeah.
Andres, one more for you. The battle it took for you guys to get to this place all the way down to the very last game of the regular season. How resilient is this club?
We never give up. Always said we're gonna give 100%. Never give up. That's our mentality. Never give up. Every day is different. We're here to win. Thank you, Pat.
Dwayne and Mike, let's go up to you.
Well, the Giants are going to take a lap. Over 3 million came out to the ballpark this year. This is their reward. All right, let's check in again with Amy G.
We've got Dave Righetti, the Giants pitching coach. I know this is a very emotional moment. I'll set you up. You just said it. 7 years, Dave. 7 years.
Well, this ball club had a lot of energy in it for about 4 or 5 years and went through a lot of different things. And all the people that run this ball club stuck with a lot of good people, and they built it up, and here we are again. And hopefully it won't take that much longer now. I think we're on our way back on the up curve, so to speak.
Dave, coming into this season, everyone said the strength of this ball club was the pitching. How does it feel to stand here today knowing that your staff, your rotation came through on that promise?
Well, this is the first day you'll hear me say it, but I always tell them in private how much I love them and how proud I am, but I'm pretty proud right now. This is a gut check for a lot of guys, and they came through. They've been phenomenal. They know the burden they have to carry, and every pitching staff carries that. You have to pitch to win any game. So, but here they have a special feeling about it because they know it's a kind of a pitching-dominated organization again. So, anyway, I don't know what else to tell you. Congratulations to everybody, all Giant fans.
Thanks to Dave Righetti. Guys, let's go back up to you.
All right, Amy. Giants still taking a lap as they work themselves now down the first base line. As you would imagine, a happy bunch. Somebody put an anchor on Bruce Bochy. They will now head into the clubhouse where the celebration will continue. All right, stay tuned. Giants postgame live starts right now.